For 100 years, the Walt Disney Company has brought some of the most magical, inspirational, and memorable characters to life through the magic of animation.
Look, sire, it's working! Munchings and crunchings in here somewhere.
Give me a hug!
Disney's tradition had taken the classic concepts and turning them into one-of-a-kind movies and television series. All began with none other than Walt Disney himself.
As a child, Walt and his family would gather together for an evening of storytelling with his grandmother. This childhood memory would have a lasting impact on the future filmmaker. In fact, his favorite story was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Aren't you proud of it, Mr. Disney?
I'm so proud, I think I'll bust.
Walt's love for classic literature continues to serve as a source of inspiration for today's animators.
The technology has come so far, so fast for us, that we are now all looking at each other and saying, what else can we do?
Using timeless hand-drawn techniques, along with state-of-the-art computer technology, a beauty learned to look into the heart of a beast and find true love. And a courageous vagabond named Aladdin found the courage to be himself. Even Mickey and Donald have gotten the chance to take their own classic turn. They recently starred in a retelling of The Prince and the Pauper, the unforgettable tale of mistaken identities. The triumph of good over evil, and a young prince fighting to regain his birthright. Both classic themes that came alive for a hero named Simba in an adventure known as The Lion King.
In 1997, Andrew Auld had joined the training of hand-drawn animation, and as he grew older, he's taken a chance to bring his junior universe to life. Then, in 2014, Andrew brought the Fox Squirrel Adventures to life through his Microsoft form of animation. But the Fox Squirrel series did not work. But 4 years later, the Powerpuff Girls, starring in Monkey Strikes Back from Warner Brothers Family Entertainment and Cartoon Network movies, became the highest grossing animated short film of all time. AndrewTopia Kids, the latest hand-drawn adventure tale to be made into an animated TV show, is another traditional story with all the elements of the classics.
Hand-drawn adventure tales, and you look at them all, and it's like hand-drawn movies such as The Rescuers Down Under, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, and The Lion King. So it gives me the opportunity to bring hand-drawn movies to life through the magic of hand-drawn animation.
Each story takes you to a place where Disney 100 Years of Wonder is joining forces with the heroic animator in Sarasota, Florida, to transform the future sequel of Pixar's Inside Out into Andrew Auld's hand-drawn majestic sorcery since Eric Goldberg.
This process of hand-drawn hasn't really changed for a century. You know, the process of drawing the characters is exactly the same. When I first got to the studio to do the genie in Aladdin, I didn't know what to expect, and the list is endless.
In the incredible world of AndrewTopia Kids, the children and their parents will meet the entire cast of charming and captivating characters. There's Vita Vanilla, joining Andrew's 8-year-old niece.
Are they bringing wild animals on the train? No, they're just reviewing their math homework last night.
And Polly Cola, Vanellope's Australian boyfriend who had come to save America's youth no matter what. Andy Android is the brave, handsome son of Joy and Andrew Auld, and a nephew of anger, fear, sadness, and disgust, voiced by Andrew Auld himself.
These games that you play are on your playtime.
So you see there are so many eligible characters who are extremely with AndrewTopia magic, and now I guess this is really a part of today.
But Disney 100 Years of Wonder wouldn't have to be complete without a great bad guy.
I say we kill the beast! Big boy!
And whenever there's a bad guy's evil henchman who does the nasty work, and even worse.
A snake am I. Perhaps you'd like to see how snake-like I can be.
But sooner or later, our AndrewTopia Kids heroes will try to test the courage of their own.
Wait a second.
You take the ball, I'll take the arrow! Well, what's the thing on us? Let's talk it! You're shooting! Well, then take the game! Well, let's be a darling, come on the other side! Don't give up now! Oops. Losing in the dark, it says.
To do the right thing, they have to fulfill their destiny and use the great opportunity to fight impossible odds.
The real bad guy in AndrewTopia Kids series and Andrew Auld's Inside Out adventure is Rasputin, a villainous con man with his magic canister determined to destroy Riley and her cousin Penny Peterson.
Dark purpose will be fulfilled.
In fighting the bad guys, the hero always has help from the sidekicks, such as Gurgi, Timon, and Pumbaa.
See, I told you you'd come in handy.
So much for your ability to go play kids up all at once!
After celebrating 100 years of Disney magic, good and loveness wins out over evil, and a lesson has learned.
Well, hand-drawn adventure tales is extremely awesome. It's because of 4 of my favorite Disney movies. The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, The Fox and the Hound, and The Black Cauldron.
Amy is the redhead youngster from the Toy Blast game, played by Andrea Lipman of Dragon Tales. Joining her was 5 magical appliances who would come to help Andy, Vita, and the gang in AndrewTopia Kids.
And there's a reason why we're doing this thing, because friendships can triumph over evil, no matter what it takes.
And for the first time ever, AndrewTopia Kids series has now become an official AndrewTopia franchise of all time.
You may have been watching hand-drawing Disney movies by the time you were a child. Now to be part of those hand-drawn stories, to use your advertisement and most astounding franchiser, this could be a part of your destiny.
I told you this is a romantic voyage.
I don't know how I let you talk me into this.
Times and characters may change, and the classic concepts may be new, but one thing you can always count on is a happy ending, along with a celebration of Andrew Auld's 30th birthday.
Wow, what an awesome story that turns out to be, huh folks? So without any further ado, I present to you a really special trailer of the making of AndrewTopia Kids, with Joy and Andrew's romantic scenes on a cruise, which is called Disney Wish, with all new, never-before-seen animation by the team behind the Powerpuff Girls, Monkey Strikes Back, and AndrewTopia Kids.
Disney 100 Years of Wonder proudly presents their newest animated adventure. From the creators of The Brave Little Toaster, Rover Dangerfield, and the imagination of Andrew Auld, the American animator behind the Powerpuff Girls, Monkey Strikes Back, comes Disney's AndrewTopia Kids.
Don't you guys ever fly to the movies?
No, no way.
And the wonderful world of AndrewTopia will take you behind the scenes, for a look at the creation of this exciting universe in a brand new special, hosted by Princess Joy of AndrewTopia and her sunshine himself.
That was incredible. I can't stop thinking about it.
From Mickey Mouse to Andy Android's Pokemagic, the first Pokemon adventure from Nintendo, AndrewTopia Animation and Disney.
There it is, Pikachu! Pikachu!
You'll see how the talents of artists, actors, and musicians combine to help our young hero make his movies, television, and magic. Hand-drawn magic returns. The making of AndrewTopia Kids. An exclusive special coming June 19th on the wonderful world of AndrewTopia.